So see here, first one is I'm going to import a project here in the Visual Studio. Okay, just go here and in the file upload, folder upload. So this is my project which I'm going to include because I have, okay, so I have certain images. So this is how, interview point of view, they will ask. See, they will give you some templates to you and you have to design. So they will give you the images and how the criterias, what are the criterias you should follow. Like it may be a font size or it may be some notification, whatever it may be. So they will tell you. So this is my folder. Okay, so this is my folder. So within this, I have certain images and scripts and index.html and style.css. Here, now first I'm going to design in the index.html. So how I'm going to design so that we will see. The first thing is we need to set the navigation. So how the navigation is to be. So I need the topmost things, some navigation. So we'll see how to create that. So first, see here, you need to create a navigation element, and within that you need to give the class name. Okay, so the predefined class name is navbar, and then navbar expands. So I'll tell you what it is. Okay, don't get confused, Avanti. So hyphen lg and fixed hyphen top and navbar hyphen scroll. Okay, these are the predefined classes. Okay, navbar, it will create a navbar for each and everything. Okay, so let's check, like if you are having some top navigation, so that is created using this predefined class name. It is only for the element nav. And I want to expand it to LG. LG means larger device. If it is a small device, you can go with SEM. So medium means you don't want to give anything. So I'm giving it as a LG and fixed top. So it should be fixed at the top. So you already know what is positioning, right? So in the positioning, we will say, fixed to be in some top or bottom. So I'm going to mention it as a fixed top. And then nav bar scroll. So we are going to scroll this. Okay. So now within this nav bar, what you are going to give. So example in portfolio, what are the things you will give? So home, about, service, and portfolio and contacts. Like, so the same way I'm going to give here. So
Excuse
here,
me, ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am,
yes,
your screen is not clear, ma'am.
screen is not clear.
It's too black that we couldn't identify it, ma'am.
Okay, 1 second. So let me try to increase the editor size. How is it visible for you, ma?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
1 second. Let me. I will try to change the color also. Okay, so now I think it will be clear for everyone. So now see here. So this is my inside the navigation element. I'm going to give some container. Okay. Why? Because uh, there I'm going to create some different elements. Okay. So for that reason, I'm creating a container. So within this container, it's going to fixed. So now I have some link. Okay. So the link name is the class name is I'm going to set as a navbar hyphen brand. Okay, this one is a predefined one. Okay, if you are trying to set some navigation brand or a link or something like that, you can go with this. If my organization or my portfolio, so it should be like my name. So I'm giving it as setcharif slash hyphen. So within this I'm going to give some brand name. So brand name, uh giving us Kelly. The brand name is Kelly. And now I'm going to have some different types of buttons. Why? Because so you can also create that. If not, you can skip that. So if you want to set a button, you can give a button. So or else just come down and have some unordered list within this container. Okay, just I'm giving so div class. So first one is my brand, and the second one is if you want to create a button, yes, you can give. So just go here, a button. So type is button, and next to this, I'm giving a class name as navbar hyphen toggler. Okay, so this toggler is nothing but if I click on that button, it is like a drop down of a. Okay, if I click on that drop down, so I can list something there. For that reason, I'm using this navbar toggler. Okay, so and also just close this. Inside this button, I'm going to set some icon. Okay, so span class. For that, I need navbar hyphen toggler hyphen icon. Just close this. Okay, so let's execute this still. So file. So this is my brand name. As of now, I didn't give any name for the button. For the button, I didn't give any name. So I'll give a name as top track. So okay, we'll complete this. Okay, so no issues. So okay, we'll discuss about this. Okay, just we'll hide this as of now. We'll have a list of elements to be displayed. Okay, just come here and give a class as collapse navbar collapse. Okay, so it is nothing but collapse is a normal predefined class, but I'm going to give a collapse in the navbar collapse. Okay, so I won't make that to be a navbar collapse, so I'm mentioning it. And next one is you need to give the id. So example, just get into this. I'm creating a some unordered list, so this is going to be easy for you. So he's here you need to use the nav bar. Okay, here you need to use nav bar hyphen nav. Okay, So why? Because for unordered list, it should be present within the navbar. For that reason, we are going for this. And MS is auto. So MS auto is, so it is automatically the margin size will be allocated. Okay. And here you are going to list what are the headings should be placed in your portfolios. So see here, here I'm giving list of elements and the class, it should be a nav item, and this to be actor. Okay, just closing this. Here you can give some name. So I'm giving a home. Just copy this. So I'm going to give some different names for this. So me, about me, services, portfolio, and this is to the contact. Okay, so these are the different names I've given. I can also be use this to be as a link. So a href is equals to I'm giving this to be hash. So it will open on the same page. Okay, or else if I want to make it as a different thing, so if I click on that, I'm making this to be a bookmark. Okay, so guys, in between, if you have any sort of doubts, you can ask me at any time. So please let me know. Okay, just close this hash e. And next is the same thing. I'm just copying here. A href equals to hash. Better I'll copy this one. And paste it here. So it is services. Okay. So like this, I have designed it. So I'm just giving home about services. So let's go and check the output. Better we'll go to this itself. Just click on this. So this is how the output is printed. Okay, this is how the output has been printed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate all this. So like within this nav bar, I'm going to have some link between. So how I can make the link so that we can see now. So first one is home. For this, I'm going to create some banner. Okay. For home, I'm going to give some banner. So in between, after this navigation only, so the navigation part has been covered. So this is our navigations. Okay. So to color this also, you can give some color. Can add some colors here. So BG primary. It's already in blue. So better we'll go with success. Okay, so this is how it is, and you can also give some spaces between for the elements. That is also possible. try to give here. And everything is in the link. And also here also we have different class name. So like nav hyphen link. Let's copy this. Okay, if I apply that nav link, so what happens? It automatically separates the element in a different way. And also you can see that hover pseudo classes has been applied in this nav link. Can you see this? So this is how it has been designed. So now next part is, if I click on this home, something has been opened. So okay, so for the home I'm just going to create. So this is going to be a home. For the home I'm creating this. So what you have to do is, first you need to give the section. So whatever, if you click on that link, that opens in a section element. So everything is considered as a semantic element. So I think you guys are aware about semantic elements, because semantic elements is nothing but it has some meanings. Okay, so mainly this is for useful for the screen readers. Okay, so first thing is I'm using a section as my element. So now I'm going to give a class name as BG image. So this is actually is a customized class which I'm going to give. Okay, because I want that image to be fulfilled or like a banner. For that purpose, I'm giving a BG image as a customized one. So ID is home. So now this is a ID. So what happened? I need to mention here as what? Home. So this name and this name should be linked. If I click on that, it should open. Okay. So inside this section, so I'm going to give a container. So div class equals to a container hyphen fluid. Okay. So it is going to be a fluid because it's a banner. So which I'm going to specify here. Okay. The next one is, I'm going to set some rows and columns. Okay, so already we discussed what is a BSS, that is a bootstrap grid. So bootstrap grid will be calculate the column into 12 items. So it will be calculated as a 12. Okay, so see here I'm going to give a div class equals to row. Okay, so if I close this, you can see I'm going to separate the row into 12 columns. Okay, so all the every 12 columns will be occupied. So the class name is column. LG is a larger size and this to be 12. Okay, and again I'm going to make it for the medium size device, and it's just 12. And again for column small device, the column should be small, because each and every devices we will change, right? The the responsive will change. For each and every device, it should be a 12 column. For that reason, we are giving this. And column, yes, hyphen 12. And I'm going to add some class name here. So class name is nothing but hero title. So hero title, sorry, text I'm going to add. So how it is going to be present. So it is a predefined text. This is a customized CSS. So if you want to add the customized CSS, just to give the customized name here, and then you have to define it in the style element. Okay. And after this, I'm giving some headings. Okay. So heading. So for the heading also, I'm giving some customized class. So nothing but hero title. Okay. And once we done this, I'm giving some name. Hi, I am Kelly. Okay. And next is I'm giving some paragraph. That class to be, that is also predefined. Sorry, that is customized. Hyphen desk description. I am a freelancer and working in EduNet Foundation. Okay, so this is the instruction we are giving. So this is all about our container. So this I have that is three containers. The first one is container fluid for the the that image should be displayed overall. For that reason, I'm giving that. And next one is row. Row is 12 columns. So all the 12 columns will be occupied. So next we'll see how to give the images, that is customized thing. How I'm going to design the customized thing. Just go up. So in this CSS style.css is there, right? Just go there. So we have a separate file called style.css. Here you need to design. Okay. So what are the names are given? So BG image. So in this image, what I'm going to do is I'm going to import the image file. So how we can do this? We can use the background property, right? So it is going to cover all the entire background. So URL. So which images I'm going to use is hero image. So it is in a different folder, right? So it is in a different folder. It is one level up. So for that reason, why I have to what I have to do? So I have to write images slash and what is your file name? So my file name is hero image jpg. So this is my file name. Put within this. Okay. And next is I am going to mention some height for this as 100 ph. So viewport height. So viewport height I'm going to mention. And then and background size going to be, it is a full coverage. Background hyphen size is cover. And this position is to be relative. Why? Because it could contain a full relative box. So that purpose we are going for this position is to be relative. Okay, and next thing is I'm going to set hero title. Hero title is font size 4.5 em, 4.5 em. One second. And next one is, so you need to mention it as a class. So dot and again come down. So it is dot hero hyphen desk. So within this, I'm going to mention again the font size is to be REM. So it is nothing but okay. So it how it will be calculated is REM and EM. So REM will example the hero disk will be some paragraph. Example we can take it as a paragraph. So the paragraph a normal font size will be some 12. If it is a 2 REM, so it will be calculated as 2 into 12, so 24 REM. So let me check, okay. And next is, so the next thing is dot hero hyphen text. So this will be mentioned as text hyphen align as center, and this positions to be an absolute. It should placed over the relative. It will, so this is an image, it is going to be placed on this image. Okay, for that purpose we are giving this. And how it should be printed, so the top should be some 50 percentage, the top 50 percentage, and then I'm giving some left to be 50 percentage, so it will be the center. So that is the reason I'm giving 50-50. So now I need to transform this, transform to be translate. So it should translate to some 50 percentage and 50 percentage. So I think you know what is transform. So transform, we have something called translate, and we have skew and rotate, and we have scale. So these are the different values. So here I'm going to use translate. So translate going to be a minus 50 percentage, and this should be minus 50 percentage. Close this, and the text everything, I'm going to check it as a white. And also guys, if you want to use some different properties, obviously you can go with some for your website you can check what are the different properties you have. Okay, so here it is a color white. So let's check the output. Guys, please don't get disconnected. So this is what it is all about. This is an image. See here, this coding, this relative going to be your image, and this absolute, what happened, it sits on the image. If I change the value, see here, I change this to 80 percentage, it comes down. And if I decrease this to 20 percentage, it goes, that is, it will be in some left side. So this is how you can design. And for this minus 50 percentage, so what happened? It goes in this way. So for this purpose, I'm going to, so you mostly use a minus values so that you can get the output perfectly. So till now, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, guys? This is how you are going to create a portfolios. So understood what it is. So what we are trying to create. So here we are going to merge HTML and CSS and Bootstrap. I hope everyone was clear with this. Yes or no? So see here, if I click on the home, this home part will open. The next thing is all about me. Yes, guys, can you hear me, everyone? Why you people are not speaking? Sorry, understand what is portfolio and how we are doing it. So any doubts as of now? So if you understood, please thumbs up. Give thumbs up. Yes, guys. Have you understood? Give thumbs up. Okay. I can see only one. So if you have any sort of doubts, you can ask me at any time. Okay. So already I've provided my number. Okay, you can ask me through the WhatsApp. Okay. And so now we'll move on to the next thing. Okay. So first so for example, see here, this is my output, right? This is my output. So I can give my name here and my picture and what I am. So this everything can be given here. Okay. So that is what we are trying to do. Okay. So the next thing is all about the section. So about section. So first we have designed the home section. Now I'm going to design about section. Okay. In the about section, what the thing is, I'm going to set this ID to be about. It's about, and go to the top and change this to be about. Okay. And next one is after creating the ID, here the container is there. Okay. So container, so margin top should be some 4 and padding top should be some 4. So the values you can change. And also in the row wise, so before that, so I've created the container, the margin of the previous thing, right? So for the previous margin, the top should I leave it as a 4, values. Left the 4 values began this section, and this padding top is also be 4. So now I'm giving some heading for this. So H1, it's going to be something like mm, is about me. Okay, and the class name is, I want this text to be present in the center. So text center. Okay. And once we done this, just come down and in the row, I'm going to give some top should be 4. For this heading, I'm leaving some margin top to be 4. Okay. So and then, so here, I want some columns to be splitted. Okay. I'm not going to use all the columns. I'm just going to split the column. So I already told you it is 12, right? So I'm going to split it as a 4 and 8. Just remove this. So in the row, I'm going to divide as a class is equals to uh, call column LG to be 4, the first half to be 4, and the second column should be like this. So div class column LG hyphen 8. Okay, this is how we designed it. So within this, I'm going to give some image. So img src, some file name I'm going to give, and the class is a customized class. So it's all about image about. This is a class name. Okay, and for this source, see here I'm going to take this about image. Okay, so this is a real-time project which I'm doing now. So images slash need about.jpg. Okay, this is one. And the next thing is I'm going to create a paragraph. Okay, just like this. Um, I'll take some paragraph. Okay, so this is how it will be. So now again I need one more, within this container I need one more row. You just copy this. Same thing. One, two, think two things. So here I'm going to have some margin to be 4, okay, as it is, but the separation is in the different way. So separation is like I want the column to be a 6. That is 6 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Okay. So I'm changing this to 6 and this is also 6. Okay. And I want some text. I don't want anything. So like I want some text here. So I'm just copying this text. And here also the text is there. Okay. This is what we have designed. So this is DAV1, DAV, and the last one. So now I need one CSS style which I'm going to add. It's nothing but dot image. So dot image about. So within this, I have some width percentage should be 100 percentage. Okay, so that image should be 100 percentage. So let's check what happens. If I click on this about me, so I'll get this particular thing. Okay, I think hope you understood what I'm doing. Yes or no? Just unmute and tell me. Okay, first we have created a home and we have created a section. The first section is home, the second section is about, and the third section is, what is the third section? It is services. What are the services you're going to provide? Example, if you're doing some projects, you can go with some services. Okay, so let's do that. How to create it? Same thing, you need to create a row and how many columns should be there. So everything you're going to mention. Okay, let's go and do it. Here also, you need to mention it as a section. So section, within this section, I'm going to give a div class. And I'm going to make it as a text center. And the name is services. So within the services, first thing is I need a div class row, right? So just close this. And within this row, we have different columns. So columns, I'm going to get it as a 4 into 4. That is totally, sorry, 3 into 4. Totally, I need some 12. Okay, so for that, I'm going with the div class equals to column lg. It should be some 3. Okay, I'm giving 3. So 3 into there is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is totally 12. So I'm giving a column as 3. And if you need some space, that also you can mention margin top. So in between, what are the things you're going to specify? Example, I'm going to specify some card services. Okay. So card, we have discussed, right? So div classes, I'm going to give the name as card. So card. Okay. And I'm going to give some customized styles. So the name is service text. Okay, so in between this, I'm going to specify a card body. So in the card body, what are the things I'm going to specify? Okay, so the first thing is I class. So this is nothing but I'm going to add some icons. So fast service icon. So you can add this using the icons, font awesome. Okay, so just go to the font awesome and you will get the registration ID. Once you give the mail ID, you will get the registration ID. From there, you can check with any icons and just you have to copy and paste the link in the head element. Once you're done with that, you can import the elements wherever you want. Okay, so this is a process. So if you have any thoughts in the icon also, I can explain you. So fa clock. So as of now, I have added the clock. And next one is I need to give some title and text for this. Okay, and also I forgot to mention this one. So div class. This is a card body. This is a predefined class name for this. Just close it here. slash div. Okay, so in between I have something called as heading, and I'm giving some name, full stack web development. Okay, and also I'm giving some paragraphs. So this is going to be a paragraph. So in this class, I'm going to give it as a card hyphen text. Okay, so previously I've given this to be a title. So heading should be a title. So class equals to a card title. And this is card text. So in this text, you can give me an example. Okay, this is what I have done. So I'm just copying this. The same thing I'm just going to copy for more time. So if you want to, show your projects, you can use this card body element. Okay, let's check. And also I need to add one more thing. That is nothing but this services text. So it should be included in the your icons, that is styles. Just go here. So this is how you will do a project. So that's what I'm trying to say. So dot services. Wait a minute. So service text and service icon, right? Okay. Service text and service icon. Go to this. Here it is. Service text. And here it is service icon. In the service text, what I'm going to give is just you can keep how the text should be displayed. This example in the service text card. So I'm going to add the class name also. So in this, I'm mentioning the height. So height should be, so everything is like your idea how you're going to design. Just you should know what are the properties are there. Okay, 180 pixel, 280 pixel, and it should be a cursor. So cursor is like a pointer. And then next is service icon. So service icon, I will mention this to be a some font size of some 36 pixel, and I'm giving a text align, going to be a center, and with this some 100 percentage. Okay, and come down for the card title also I'm going to give some customized thing. Okay, so inside this I want the text to be align center, and this card the card name is there, right? So while hovering that card in the services icon, dot services icon, so I want some colors to be changed, so I can change that to mm, aqua. Okay, so let's check how it works. So just click on the services. So I didn't link the service icon, so just go to here, and here you need to mention The name as service. Come down. So here I'm going to give the name as this is services. Okay. Here I'm going to give the name as ID equals to services. Just run this, click on services, you will get that particular thing. So what are the projects you are going to give and explain? Okay, if you try to change this value, see here, I'm trying to change this to be 4. So this will extend your spaces. So that's how it will work. I hope everyone is clear with till now. Till now, we are clear with the concept, what I'm trying to say. Yes or no? Yes, are you guys clear? So you have to create a portfolio like this. It will be, uh, very important once you create this. So you can also, upload it in the GitHub and you can share it to your interview so that they can check your project and you have to explain them. So that also you can apply it in the capstone also. Okay. And next thing is we'll design that is snap or score. So instead of that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give add footer. So how we are going to add the footers. So that's very very important. So that we will do now. Okay. So as of now we know what it is, and also in footers you can also import some map. 1 minute. Okay, yes. So we'll create a footer. So for this also we have a different element. For the first thing is we have used a navigation nav element, and the second thing is section element. So now it is a footer element. Okay, in this footer element, I'm going to create some ID as a footer. As of now, I don't need. So I'm going to mention some links. So what are the links I have? Just going to give it in the footer. So I'm mentioning it as a container fluid. Okay, and also inside this, I'm going to give a div class. Going to be some customized classes, social icons, and the margin top should be 4. Close this, and here I'm going to give some different links. Okay, like a Facebook link and different icons. I'm going to specify for that. Once again, let me check with the font awesome icons that I have. Okay, I have font awesome icons ID. I'll go with font awesome. Just click here. I need a Facebook. So I'll go with this one, square type. Just copy this code. Okay, it's a FA brand, FA square Facebook. Just give it here. Okay, and I'm just going to have it as a link. So because that YAF, if I click on that YAF, it should open a Facebook. Okay. HTTPS colon double slash www.facebook.com. Okay, this is the anchor link, and I want this to be open in a different page. So underscore blank. Okay, so this is how I've created. So just close this link. So let me check first. Footer. Okay. So once again, I'll create one new this one. Check with the FOSM. Okay, here I just want to sign up, and I need to get the details. I already have that ID. So 1 minute, I'll check that ID name. Yeah, if I use that, I will get it. Okay, 1 second. is I got it. So once again, I think it is a premier one, so better I'll go with Fab Facebook. So Fab Facebook. I'm not going to use the Square because something, if it is a premium or pro, you will not get the thing, because if you get a premier thing, then only you will have an access to use that. Otherwise, you will not be able to use it. Okay. So now you can see the thing. Okay. And also you try to increase the size. If you want to increase the size, just go here in style, and I'm giving the width full and some 100 pixels. Okay, let me try to give like this. Mm, okay, it has been increased, and we can also give it like this 5x multiples of 5. So you can give LG or small and medium, so that is also possible. Okay, so try that. We'll get a Facebook image. So what happened? Yeah, so it is like 5x. So see here, it is a 5 type of Facebook. So this is the way you're going to use it. So the same way, just copy this. I'm going to give it as a Twitter and everything. So mostly in every each and every company, they will ask you the professional, icons. So whether you are having a Twitter or LinkedIn. So this is and all is a very important, IDs you have to create. So here I am going to give it as a Instagram. Just changes Instagram, and I'm going to change this Fab ID also. So Fab is here. It's gonna be for Twitter. Sorry, for Instagram. Size gonna be like this. Okay, okay. So this is an Instagram. So if I close this one, so I don't want to close this as a TAB container. So that it will be in the same line. So it is an inline, right? So anchor tag is inline. So it will be displayed like this. And again, let's remove this. And here I'm changing this to be a LinkedIn. So linkedin.com, and also you can share this fab for LinkedIn. So if you have Twitter, you can also mention that twitter.com. Okay, let's check now. You can see at the bottom you have different things. Okay, so this is how you will create. This is the way will create a icons in your page. So use a font awesome. This will be really good for while you are creating a project. Okay, and also in Avanti College, so you guys have to know some important things like collapse and tool tips and everything. Because for Ambedkar University, I have completed, but for you guys, it is not yet completed. Okay, and also you can include the map and contact me details also. You can also do that. So for that, you can use a form controls for contact details. So 1 minute, I'll let you know what is all about a collapse and malware. Okay, and also I'll show you how to create a tooltip popover. So these also are components. Okay, just go through it, Avanti College. Okay, so just you should know what are the components we have. Okay, so but previously we have discussed so many things like button and breadcrumb paginations, and we also discussed about breadcrumbs, right? So many topics we have covered, but I want you guys to refresh this. Okay, but if you have any sort of doubts, you can ask me. So bootstrap. Right. So one minute. So I'll show the PPT now. Okay, I'll share this PPT, Bootstrap PPT. Okay, if you have any sort of doubts, you can reach out to me because this Bootstrap thing is created by me. Okay, it will be very clear while you're seeing this. Just wait a minute. See here. So this is a page, and we know how to download and what is CDN and what is Bootstrap. Important thing, and what is bootstrap we know, and what are the versions we have, and why we use bootstrap. Okay, and what is the difference between bootstrap 3 and 4 and 4 and 5, and this is the starter templates which we already discussed, and what are the colors uh, we know how to color the text and background colors, and then what is alerts and what is button. So we know how to create a alert and buttons in bootstrap. So these are some examples, and we know what is breadcrumbs and paginations. Again, this is breadcrumb, this is pagination, and see here, this is a tooltips and popover. See this. So tooltip is nothing but you are adding some bootstrap tooltip. So see here, this is my button. So in this button only, I'm going to create a tooltip. Okay. So the class name is I'm giving as a BTN. BTN secondary is gray color, and data BS toggle is a attribute. So I'm going to give the name as tooltip, and data BS placement is top. So I want some text to be printed at the top. Okay. And data BS custom. And see here, this is how this is popover. This popover is the same thing, but here you have to give it as a database container body, and database toggle is popover, but here you need to mention it as a tooltip. The placement and everything is same. So see the outputs, this is how it will get printed. You will have some header and content will be there in popovers, but here you can just mention it as a top. Placement can be like some top or right or bottom or left. And what is cards and models? So cards and models you have designed now. So it is nothing but you can set some images. See here, like this you can set an image, and this is a header, and this is a title, and this is your button or link, whatever you can mention. Okay, so we know the predefined classes name is card, and inside it I'm first mentioning a card image, and it should be in the top place. So card image is top, and body I have some title and text. And model is again to be add some dialog box. The models is it is somewhat like a confirmation. Okay, whether you have to click on OK or cancel. So like that type. So the predefined class is model, and the class name is model dialog. So what you are going to print, and what is the content and header and title. So see here, this is how it will be. So what is the title and content and submit links. So if I click on that, what has to be displayed. Okay, so this is how it will be. Okay, and scroll spy is nothing but your bookmark. So bookmark can be easily done with this scroll pie. So but scroll pie you have to add the attributes called a data bs pie scroll, and here data bs target. And if you want to mention some offset values also, no problem. See here, same thing. So if I click on the section, it will move to the section one. So form control is hmm, will get this output like this. So this is a form control. So this is a scroll space. So section 1, section 2, section 3. Okay. And see here, this is a bootstrap 5 grid items system. I already told you, right? So this is like a column will be splitted like this, or you can go with 2, 3, 7. So totally how much? 10 and 12. And so it is a 12 grid. So 12 columns will be there. Okay. So you can split it as 4, 4, 4 or 5, 7 or 6, 7, 6 and column 12. So this is how you have to split. And why we use grid? So why we are going for the BS grid? So it will be 12 columns across the page. And you can define like this. For call means it's a small device. If you go with the SM, it is a small device equal or greater than 576 pixels. And this is just a breakpoints for which device it's going to be different. Okay. And basic structure. So what you have designed, that is a basic structure we have done. This is a portfolio you have to create. Everyone has to design this. So this is a simple thing. I have given the coding also. Just refer and do it. Okay, clear everyone. So do you have any questions in this map? Bootstrap, HTML and CSS, JavaScript? As of now, everyone is clear, right?